Hi viewers, today's my topic is units. What is unit? In my last video, I explained about the fundamental quantities and supplementary quantities. These are the basic quantities. For any quantity, if we want to measure, we need to take some standard magnitudes. For example, if you want to measure the length of the substance or any object, you need to take some standard magnitude. For example, in the beginning, scientists have taken this much of platinum stripe and named it as 1 meter. From then onwards, it was called as unit. 1 meter is a unit of length, and if you take that magnitude and if this length is 3 times to that, then we will say the magnitude of this is 3 meters. The magnitude of this length is 3 meters. That means all the quantities, not only the length, mass, time or any fundamental quantities or derived quantities, they will be measured by taking a standard magnitude. That standard magnitude used for measuring quantities are called units. And the units of fundamental quantities are called as fundamental units. For example, unit of length meter, unit of mass kilogram, symbolically we will write it as kg, time second. These are the symbols I am writing. Temperature Kelvin, luminous intensity candela, electric current ampere, amount of substance mole, and two more supplementary quantities. They are plane angle and solid angle. Plane angle is measured by radians in SI system, and solid angles by steradians. And apart from these basic units, fundamental units or basic units, we use derived units. The units of derived quantities are called derived units. For example, speed. Speed is a derived quantity and units of that is meter per second. The formula of that is distance by time, so meter by second, and we'll call it as meter per second. This line is called Surides. So these are the derived units. Units of derived quantities are called derived units. Uncountable, so many quantities, so many quantities are there. So whenever you come across them, you will learn the formula and their units. Apart from these, we use sometimes practical units, fundamental units, derived units. Apart from these, we also use some practical units. For example, energy, electrical energy. Generally in SI system we use kilowatt hours, and the practical units, they are the practical units, kilowatt hours. They are simply known as 1 unit. 1 unit. Nautical miles, 1 mile is equal to 1.6 kilometers. 1 mile, 1.6 kilometers. Horsepower, 746 watts. 1 horsepower is equal to 746 watts. These are all the practical units. So we also use these practical units. Now we will see the rules for writing units. There are some rules. The first one is, if you want to write the full names of the unit, you should write down only in small letters. You should not use capital letters. For example, meter, if you want to write like this, you should write full name in small letters. You shouldn't use capital letters. R M E T E R, or M capital letter, E small letter, or all are capital letters. You shouldn't write like that. You should always use small letters only. Similarly, Newton, unit of force, Newton. If you want to write the full name of the unit, you should write only in small letters. Should not use capital letters. Second rule. If you are using symbols, you should use the symbols as it is given in the table. For example, meter. You should write symbol of meter is like this only. You shouldn't write like this. Some people will write such type of things. Shouldn't write. Second, S only, small s. Some people will write SCC in cursive handwriting. Should not write. So, second rule is, the symbols as it is in the tabular form should be written. They should not be modified. Third rule. Whenever we are writing the symbols of a unit, symbol for a unit, which are derived from the names of the person. For example, Kelvin. You should always write capital letter Kelvin. Should not write small k. Similarly, Newton. You should write capital N, because Newton is derived from the name of the person. Taken from the name of the person. So that is why, if while writing the symbol of the unit, we should write only in capital letters. Should not write small letter. Similarly, meter, small m only. Should not be capital M, because meter is not the name of the person. Next. Units should not be pluralized. For example, while writing 3 meter, should not write 3 meters. It should not be written in plural form. Always it should be in meters only. For example, 5 kg. Some people will think that 5 is plural, so we should use a plural form of unit. It is wrong. So 5 kg only, not 5 kgs. 3 meter, 5 kg. Similarly, second, 5 second, 10 second, 5 hour, 10 hour. You should not say hours. Hours. Should not use plural form of it. Next one. No punctuations should be used in between the symbols. No punctuations. For example, 3 meter. Some people will write like this. Otherwise, meter second. Some people will use hyphen here, or comma, or full stop at the end. Some people will think that sentence is completed, so we can. That is for completion of the sentence, but completion of the unit should not be put dot, full stop. Either full stop or comma or apostrophe, whatever it may be, no punctuations should be used in between the symbols, or before the symbol or after the symbol. Anywhere while writing units, we should not use punctuations. Six, the space should be left in between the numerical number and unit. For example, 3 meter. Should not write 3 meter without leaving any space. Should not write. You should leave one space. While writing 3 meter, you should leave one space. Similarly, while writing 2 units at a time, for example, kg meter, should leave the space. Should not write without leaving space. Either the number and unit, or in between the symbols, 2 symbols, 2 or more symbols. For example, kg meter second, like this. So space should be left. Next, 7th one. While using multiple or submultiple of units, for example, millisecond, ms, there you should not leave space. Millisecond, should not leave space in between the m and s. If you write together, then it will be known as millisecond. If you leave space, it will be known as meter second. So that is the difference. So that is why while writing submultiple of unit or multiple of unit, should not leave any space. So millisecond and meter second, you should have that difference. Next, while writing the solidus, for example, meter per second, meter by second can also be written like this. So this, while printing, we will write meter per second like this. Should leave some gap between the m and s. So that is called meter per second. While writing number of units together at a time, for example, kg per meter per second, shouldn't use more than twice. Shouldn't use this solidus more than once. 2 times you shouldn't use. Only once only. If you want to write this should be written like this: kg per meter per second. So this is how, while writing the number of units together at a time, you should use to the power -1 or any powers. So solidus should not be used more than once. Always it should be used once, and if it is required more than once, you should use in this way. So these are the rules to be followed while writing the units. That's all for this video.